welcome to Titanium Palace Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? So this is for any placement of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself. So I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention all the decks I use, and either if I do or if I don't, they will also be in the description box below this video. Now, I will mention when I feel like it's important for you. Why am I pointing? I will mention when I feel it's important for you guys to utilize your intuition. I'll mention when I'm utilizing mine. So, to indicate that what I'm reading right now might not be in alignment necessarily with what you think is correct for you. So, utilize your intuition at that point, okay? Now, and if you need help with that, on Mondays I do a video on how to strengthen your intuition. So, check that out if you're interested. And, and with that being said, let's get into your cards, my gorgeous Aquariuses. Yes, number 1. Okay, for some reason, while I was preparing for, while I was waiting for it to be the right time to actually start talking, I thought of the fact that I have black tourmaline around my neck. And I mean, I've had some freaky stuff. Well, not freaky, but I mean, I made a mistake of trying to get this man to do some energetic healing on me long distantly. He turned out to be a very, very bad man who only wanted the worst for me and also to suck me dry of my money. And so I felt yesterday that he wasn't able to, utilize his powers or the magic that he wields on me. Partly, well, because I know how strong I am as a energetic being. By the way, we all are, okay? Also, possibly because I had this on. So maybe it was both together, but I think those are the two reasons why I was able to be less fazed by what he was trying to do. Because I remember back in the day, like 2 years ago, I would get like massive earaches. Massive. And yesterday, it didn't really affect me that much. Didn't. I just felt very, very off. Well, when I say off, I felt like something was amiss. I felt someone tugging on the matrix, like that I occupy, the part of the matrix that I occupy. And I'm not actually certain if what I'm saying is correct, but what I know for sure is that I kept him at bay by maybe my ability or at least my spiritual fortitude, or the black tourmaline around my neck. Whatever it is, because I think black tourmaline helps protect you and helps to cleanse your energy. I actually have to look that up. So, please, angels and guides, anyone, for the highest good, who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses. And you have the King of Summer with the World at the bottom of the deck. Nice. Pretty cool. which was interesting. What's interesting is that in my Libra reading, not that I channeled, but I heard RDJ, which is short for Robert Downey Jr. And for you guys, I heard the other, well, he's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, it's Tom Hiddleston, who is also an Aquarius. That's probably why I thought of him. I really appreciate his work. He is an amazing soul. I love his energy. It's just so infectious. Just really, really amazing. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses. Oh, why am I doing that? Nay. Yes, it is. Okay. I actually forgot. I need to clarify with the Brian Frouds. And, you know, sometimes I think, what if, what if Tom knew of me and was like, he would, like, listen. Well, I kind of have a little difficulty believing that, like, you can dream, right? I'm like, what if he sees this and he's like, oh wow, she really talks to me a lot, doesn't she? Probably doesn't, but you never know. So please, angels, why, oh why, cards, please play nice. Yes. These angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why these two cards are here in the upright for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share. One moment, please. My computer has a very weird way of shutting off. It's an old computer. Yep. Please come forward and share why these cards are here for my Aquariuses. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the fairy godmother. Ooh, ooh-wee. Then you have the bodacious bodak, as well as the dark lady. Then you have the fawn. The fawn. Alright, now let me read. Yes. Okay, so you got the King of Summer. And the King of Summer talks of an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Yes. Getting involved. Then you have the World. Now the World, alright, talks of a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Well, I thought of Tom again, because I'm pretty sure he's not completed all his cycles in his life, but he has completed the one cycle that is very important to most men, which is his career. He has that on fleek, on point, right? So, I mean, and he is a very honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. Devoted to his job. I don't know. And probably devoted to the girlfriend he has at the moment. You know? And he can be very, I'm guessing he can be very romantic. Yeah. And he he is a thespian after all. He is an actor in theater as well as movies. So he is in cultural or creative endeavors. Very interesting. I'm going to write that down. Tom, T-H, not Tom, well, not Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Yeah. Okay, so the cards clarifying that, alright, are the Fairy Godmother. Now the Fairy Godmother talks of gifts, talents, grace, and helpful lessons. Excuse me. Helpful lessons. Actually, I'm gonna clarify that because I'm not quite sure. And whatever I clarify, okay, you utilize your own intuition. What is the helpful lesson that the Fairy Godmother gave to you? So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect by clarifying the Fairy Godmother for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying the Fairy Godmother. And you got the fox. Ooh. Well, that would be a sly person. Helpful lessons, I feel, is what is really important here. The fox card stands for fraud, lies, untruths, dishonesty, and even self-deception or a negative attitude. Furthermore, the fox represents being smart, cunning, and sneaky. As a time factor, it stands for the wrong timing or even for a not at all. A familiar person, for example, a particular smart or insidious person. In addition, self-deception or negative attitude is represented, as well as gossip in work or private environment, not avoiding important responsibilities such as caring for one's own family. Stop pretending and fooling yourself, being betrayed, lack of trust or respect. Do not be blinded. The fox card is asking you to be real and authentic with yourself or with the relevant theme. Hard work, being clear, being clever, cunning, and vigilant. Do not be fooled. Illegal activities are expected in order to progress. Accepted in order to progress. Be aware of what is told to you. It could be deliberate wrong information. The fox is like a mask that is worn. The real self remains unseen, and someone like this is living a distorted life without finding happiness. Therefore, the card is an invitation to search for your own really important things. Search for your own really important things. Okay? Someone's lying. Someone's lying to themselves? Is the helpful lesson? Well, I feel like this helpful lesson is it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Next card, you have the Bodacious Bodak. Right? So the Bodacious Bodak talks of meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. So I feel like the helpful lesson is this person who might be double-crossing you, or is this lying to yourself because at the end of all this, at the end of this particular lesson, you are going to learn the order that you need to follow. Right? Yes. Next, you have the Dark Lady. Now, the Dark Lady talks of unconscious powers and wisdom, rituals, mysteries, and secrets. So, yeah, these are things that you are going to come to realize through figuring out the order in which you need to follow things. Next, you have the Faun. Now, the Faun, alright, talks of understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, natural magic. Well, this is the helpful lesson is going to help you understand natural wisdom, natural magic. Yeah. Now, this is a lot of explaining. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the 10 of Autumn with the release card and the Ace of Summer. Okay. So, let me just replace my deck. Okay. So, the 10 of Autumn talks of take the steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yay! So, you're making sure that you've come into money, okay, which is pretty cool, and so you came into money, and you're making certain that it will last. You can use it not just for the now, but that it will be beneficial for you or for your family or what have you in the long run. Yep. Then you have the release card. Now the release card talks of let go of the past and ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. What I just got, alright, and this is my intuition, so please utilize yours if this is not the case. What I just got is that something happened in the past that made you save for a rainy day, but now those rainy days are less frequent or less of anything, so it's time for you to let your wealth just, you can start using your wealth. Like, don't go crazy, don't spend all of it all at once, but I mean, you can start splurging a little, just a tad, like a little. Then you have the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer would be the Ace of Cups, and now this card says open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So you, my friend, are getting on, your intuition is becoming on, it's aligning with what you want to create, and it is amazing. Yep. So now, to clarify, I think think I mentioned, I'm using Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for that. Ooh. Okay, so you got the singer of connection pointing towards the left. Singer of connection with the Lady of the Harvest at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Oakman. Yeah. So let me just tell you what I see. So what I see is in the past you made like a you had a connection. This could be a mental connection, like between your synapses. Something just clicked, all right, and that's what allowed you to tap into the 10 of autumn and energy. And because you were new to this, so you wanted to make sure that it lasts, and that's why you were kind of holding on to money. The money you gathered is what I'm getting. With the Green Woman, which talks of completion, harvest, and release. So you completed a cycle, and then you released. Well, now, okay, so you completed a cycle, you collected your harvest, but now it's time for you to release. Not to keep such a strong hold on the money purse. The strings of the money purse is what I'm getting. And I feel like, well, not I feel like, but the next card is the Oakman. Now the Oakman stands for strength, ancient wisdom, and depth. I feel like the ancient wisdom you're tapping into is the ability to, how should I say this? Is the ability to know when to let go and to let loose and splurge a little, instead of just having, like, keeping the money purse's strings really closed tight to the extent that you can't open the bag anymore without cutting the cord. Excuse me. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Lovers. Is this Gemini or Pisces? No, it's between it. No. Pisces is the moon. This is Gemini. Yeah. With the 3 of autumn and the 9 of spring and the 7 of spring and the Princess of Spring. Okay. So this week you're calling in a love. Well, this could be a self-love or a true love that is long-lasting. Choices made from the heart. That could also be a possibility. A turn to good health. So, well, it's whatever speaks to you, but you might be attracting love, a true love, or you might be attracting good health, or you might be making a choice that's more in alignment with your heart, with what your intuition is letting you in on, your emotional intuition, that is. Alright, so next you have the Three of Autumn. Now, the Three of Autumn, alright, talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yes. So, well, I mean, this love could be this love of a business opportunity. Could be the love of some endeavor. It could be the love of something that you already do or something of that sort. But I feel like it might demand for you to protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation, which would make sense, because if this is new, there will be some issues until you get used to this new thing that you're trying to do. Then you have the Seven of Spring. Now, the Seven of Spring talks of be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. So I think that is in alignment with what we got here with the Nine of Spring. So it's just saying that instead of, I'm hearing recroqueviller, so I'm not sure if that I'm saying it right. So instead of closing yourself off, why don't you try to why don't you stand up for yourself? You or someone you're dealing with needs to stand up for themselves, is what I'm getting. And once you do, I feel once you do, you'll notice that it's time for you to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Yes. It's just saying what you should be doing to really go after what you really, really want this week. This is for a week. This reading spans for a week. Now, to clarify, I am going to use the bright... Why am I repeating myself? If I haven't said it, okay, I am going to be using the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle to clarify. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share. And you have the Bright Mother with the Guardian at the... Guardian at the Gate. Okay, then you have Arvel Parrot, followed by Singer of Courage, Ecstasis, there we go, He of the Fairy Sword, as well as Geo the Slow. So this might take longer than a week. I mean, Geo the Slow talks of slowness, waiting, patience. Did I? Yes, I did. I did those. Okay, so the card's clarifying it. The Bright Mother. So the Bright Mother talks of being creative, nurturing, productive, and intimate, as well as shelter. Something needs to be sheltered. Maybe from prying eyes. I noticed this guy right here, and he has like He's got beady eyes. It's kind of like, and this bright mother is trying to like, you can't faze me. Didn't I explain how I thought that that I protected myself against that person that tried to harm me energetically with my own abilities, as well as my strength and my black tourmaline pendulum. So maybe there is someone who's beadily looking at you being like, I don't like this. She is too well off. Well, in this case, it's he. It might be he or she, what have you. Then you have the guardian at the gate. Now, the guardian at the gate, okay, talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. Didn't I explain how I was able to like deflect this person's negative intent, right? Or the energy that he was sending my way with negative intent. Yeah. So I mean, I am no longer the person I was 2 years ago when we initially spoke. When I'm talking about this person who tried to use negative energy on me. It didn't really work. I was able to, to overcome it, basically. So I'm stronger now. Yay! So the next card is Orville Parrot. So you probably are communicating the fact that you are stronger now to like, I know I did. I let some people know what I had experienced, and they're like, ooh, really? That's cool. So, I mean, maybe I don't think the word gloating is the right word, but definitely you're proud of what you achieved. Then you have the Singer of Courage. Now, the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. This is what you showed in the face of what happened to you. You were brave. You didn't allow whoever this was who treated you not so great to walk all over you. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. Yeah. Then you have the Singer, this is a Singer, but it's not called that. It's called Ecstasis card. Now, the Ecstasis card talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. So now you're going towards, that. You're going towards your ecstasy, your joy, your rapture, and your motivation. Because whatever this person tries to do, they can't do it because they're just too good. Just better than, right? You're just strong, energetic being, and you know it. Yes. Then you have He of the Fairy Sword. Now, He of the Fairy Sword, okay, talks of active principle, spiritual will, justice, protection. What did I just say? You are protected. There you have it. Yes, I love it. Then you have Geo the Slow. Now, Geo the Slow talks of cycles of time, patience, waiting, and slowness. I'm going to clarify that because it don't make much sense. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses and no. Okay. You have the Sith card. So the Sith card is basically watch out. There might be something in the water. Okay. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Jaws. Alright, so the Sith can be a warning, danger, an incident, an unexpected development, an acute condition, or even a shock. Time-wise, it's happening suddenly and unexpectedly, with unannounced and potential aggression, or surprisingly. The card indicates a restless and nervous energy, hyperactivity, immature and impetuous behavior, surprisingly scary. They're 2 words apart. They're separated with a point. So, surprisingly scary. The sudden end of something. Look at the surrounding cards to see which topic is concerned. Are you scared by this happening so slowly? Concern. Maybe painful experience and also the possibility of harvesting. Also harvesting. The harvest from previous work. In action. It is important to be assertive. Do not be discouraged. Be especially careful. There is a risk of injury. Well, if we if I continue with the Tom Hiddleston analogy, well, I mean, that guy is an actor, right? He does, and I think he does. I think he does his own stunts. So, I mean, there is a possibility he might get hurt pretty, yeah. So, he might have the possibility of getting hurt. So just watch out, right? Be careful. Don't play it, I'm not saying play it safe, but I'm just saying be mindful. Making, if you hurt your body, it might, and I know that, actors who do their own stunts, sometimes they don't, they aren't, directors aren't as mindful of their, maybe at the beginning, when they don't have a name for themselves yet, they might not be so careful. But just be attentive. Watch out. Be certain that you're safe is what I'm getting. Do what you're gonna do, but just make sure that you're safe is all I'm getting. So, now for the last set. Alright. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Princess of Summer with Unity and the High Priestess. Yeah. Okay. So, you got the Princess of Summer, who is a gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced individual. One moment, please. Excuse me. That sounded a little off. Oh, there we go. Okay, so a little inexperienced, and so maybe something is coming to your attention that you're not quite used to, So, like, well, it's gonna help because at some point you are gonna gain experience in regards to this. Just be attentive and listen to your intuition. Okay? Then you have the Unity card, which is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. Yeah. Now, this card says Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far along the way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, far not to follow so. Tea, a drink of German bread, that will bring us back to do. Do, a deer, a female deer. Yes. Sound of music. Music. Do. Here. Okay. So, Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant talks of do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. Yeah. Then you have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, alright, talks of trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So, I feel like when you're not sure, if you are the person that I'm referring to in regards to the Princess of Summer, if this is you, then you should definitely try to strengthen your intuition by gaining more experience. Yep. In everything you do. Now, to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for my lovely Aquariuses. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Rar card. The Rar card. Then you have the Pook. The Pook. The collective of pixies. The spirit dancer. How love the water. Topsy-turvets. Or should I say topsy-turvets? It's not turrets. Turvets. Turvets, whatever. So, now, the first card, the Rar card, okay, talks of wild energy, pure potential. So basically, you're like a blank slate, you could say, which has no control over its potential, its power, what it can actually create, what it can actually emanate, and what it can do, which is related to the inexperienced princess. You know, Princess of Summer, who is inexperienced, doesn't know her own strength. But the Princess of Summer is not, well, I mean, she doesn't know what her strengths are yet. Right? So, then you have the Pook. Now, the Pook talks of Shape changer, good and bad and good. Paradox, resolution. So you're solving something that has been, well, you're solving something by comparing the traditional versus new approaches in order to find what works for you. A spiritually minded community. You are sticking to the people that you know, and well, not that you know, but who are better in alignment with what you want to do. Then you have a collective of pixies. Now, a collective of pixies talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. What did I say? You're finding your tribe, the people that really jive with you. And with this group of people, you are definitely going to want to stick around for longer. Yeah. Then you have the spirit dancer. Now, the spirit dancer talks of freedom, self-expression, and exploration. So with this until you find this group of people that you really want to adhere to, you will continue looking, is basically what I'm getting. You will avoid stopping and allowing yourself to be swayed. Then you have then you have Pohariel of the water. Now, Pohariel talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, and gracefully accepting change. I feel like you are the one gracefully accepting that something needs to change. Alright, that's fine. I'm up for the challenge. Let's do this. And I feel like that is going to change the perspective a lot of other people have, because Topsy-Turvets talks of change of viewpoint, fresh looks, new ways of seeing. Yeah. Which is awesome. Yes. So, now, my gorgeous Aquariuses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, and I have Aquarius in my houses, so I don't know if I can call you fellows, but yeah. So please like, share, subscribe, and also help me reach more people to help them during this transition, this shift, this moving to 5D. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. So, with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, that is all for this week. Okay? Bye.